Yiannis, let us start at the very beginning and what inspired you to become the accomplished actor we see in front of us today?
First of all, thank you for the accomplished. That's a very nice word. I don't feel accomplished yet. I'm off to a good start, I'll say that much. I can admit that much. I'm off to a good start. I'm working with amazing people right now. The beginning was obviously when I was a kid, and I remember watching Ace Ventura, Jim Carrey. And I remember seeing him doing all of this clownish, you could say, comedy in such a majestic way. And I turned and I asked my dad, like, does he get paid for this? Like, is this a job? That's when I was starting to figure out what's happening in the world. I was very young. I was, I don't know, 6, 7, whatever. And he's like, yeah, he gets paid a lot more than you can imagine. He can like buy all of us. And I'm like, with this, I can do that. And they laughed. They're like, yeah, sure. And I started doing it. I actually started doing it in front of them. And then every night I would watch Ace Ventura, I would watch The Mask, all of his movies, and I would imitate him. I would do anything he did, all the time, every night. And I did the same afterwards with Al Pacino as well. Jim Carrey is my favorite when it comes to terms of comedy, but in terms of acting, I'm always gonna say Al Pacino. He's the grandmaster in everything he does. At the beginning, I identified myself as a comic, but then when I went to Stella, I discovered for the first time in my life that I can do other things. That's when I did drama, I did horror stuff, I played drug lords, I played a rapist, I played people with mental disabilities, parts that I didn't think that I could do before. But when I went to Stella, it's a school that really stretches you. They push you, they really push you. They even made me sing. And trust me, Paul, you don't want to hear me sing. Seriously, they made me sing for 2 months, man.
What genres appeal to you the most?
So the Stella Adler technique is based on imagination. It puts you in a state where you're imagining that you're that person before the director says action, and then you become that person for a little bit, and then you come back to yourself. It took a lot of classes, it took a lot of practice. It was very hard for me at the beginning. There is no method acting in Stella, even though sometimes we do put a little bit of method in what we do as actors. I believe it helps, just don't let it destroy you. I discovered I quite like playing villains, actually. I quite like it. Because at the beginning, I would keep telling my teachers that I'm a comic, that I wanted a comedic part, like this is funny, and they would not believe me. Any part that allows me to step out of my comfort zone is good for me. I know it's good for me, it's good for any actor because it can help you grow.
If you could change one thing in the film industry, what would it be and why?
We need to be more open-minded, we need to bring more money in. We need to have some VFX studios. We don't have any VFX here. There's absolutely nothing. Even the simplest. I always bring the example of America. In America, in the 40s, they made a person fly. When they were doing the old Superman shows, they made a person fly in the 40s. And you're telling me that we live in 2022 and you can't make a cup move? It sounds insane to me. We have all these beautiful locations. Cyprus is a gorgeous place. We have Greece right next to us, our home. Gorgeous place. The potential is endless. And we're not making quality content. We still make the old village TV shows.
What has been the most defining moment in your career so far?
It was a defining moment, I can say. I was on the Steve Harvey show. I don't know if you're aware of that. Yeah, they even wrote an article about me here that I was the first Greek Cypriot to be on the Steve Harvey show. It was this dating segment. It happened very quickly. I was walking in school one day and one of the people in the school came with some brochures. He said, Yanni, you're a good looking guy, take one of these. I took it to the Steve Harvey show, so I applied. I got chosen. It was me and another like 40 people, and there was this girl that was going to choose like 5 of us. And she chose me as one of the 5 as well, so I moved on to the next stage. So I actually spoke and everything on the Steve Harvey show. Yeah, and it was very funny because it was, if I remember correctly, it was Steve Harvey that chose me. Because I actually moved under I came down and I was going to go, I didn't care. And Steve Harvey saw this and he liked it. He said, come over, and I sat. And another defining moment as well is I just finished doing Souvenir Shop and we're discussing doing a sequel, by the way. Yeah, and I get to play with Yorgos Zenios and Kostas Vichas. When I was a kid watching Vorate Gitoni, obviously he was my favorite. So now I get to play with him and I get to call this man a mentor and a teacher and a friend. Him and Kostas Vichas as well. They have helped me more than you can imagine. I have a manager and an agent and they keep texting me all the time. When are you coming back? I have this gig for you, I have this for you, I have this audition for you, which kills me. But right now I'm here and I'm gonna give Cyprus another year, maybe 2 years or so, because I'm doing a lot of things right now and I'm meeting a lot of people. I wanna see where this is gonna go. I want to try it in my country first. I do love Cyprus. I am Greek after all, so yeah. But eventually at some point I would like to head back to the States to give it another try. If right now you have no work, this is to all the actors because I know how hard it is to be an actor. If right now you have no work, nothing's happening for you, this too shall pass. If you have an amazing job and you're working like crazy, this too shall pass. Are you very happy right now? This too shall pass. Are you sad? This too shall pass. Everything keeps changing. Take it as it goes. There's not much you can do. Take it as it goes, go with the flow, and enjoy the journey. We always forget to enjoy the journey. Yeah, we keep wanting to reach somewhere, we forget to enjoy the process. Trust the process and enjoy it. It helps.